Hey!
On your mark, set finally.
It says finally.
On your mark,
Right.
set. I was
Picked up
waiting
or
for 4 hires.
I was waiting for 4 hours. Yeah, man. If I say I'll go live, I'll go live. Don't ask me what time. I had too much things to do, man. You know, Kelsey just left, and he's coming back for buying me a coffee. So I'm not paying for it, which is good. And then we've got Honey. That boy is here for ceramic coating package and window tinting and all that stuff. But didn't know the car already had window tint on there. Woohoo! So I'm gonna take it off and then put ours on. This is Is my audio all fine today? Might be a little louder.
On your mark, set. Yeah.
I can lower that down, that's fine. There you go. This might be something that you guys are used to
On your
hear.
mark, set. I voice ice a bit louder.
A voice what? Voice isolate? Oh, nice. So I think louder is like fine, you know, you can always fix it up. Come on, man, what is happening? Some comments in the live are filtered to protect the community's experience. Video.
On your mark, set. I.
This is the YouTube Shorts video. Okay. Activate source. And YouTube is all activated now. So Anu, can you just send me any like test message on YT and see if that one is all good to go?
On your
And then
mark,
we'll
set.
just go.
Comments coming back in higher, louder.
Ah, okay. Okay, yeah, I can fix that. What did I did last time? Hey, yeah, I can see your comment coming, man. That's good. It doesn't look like I'm logged into integration. YT, where is it? Come on. Settings. Platforms. Yeah, YT. Uh, so now I should have YT comments came in as well, which is good. So if you send me a message again, they might come back all nice and fine. Volume mixer. And I think
On your mark, Vigurious said test.
is the volume all good now? The one that you were hearing before, you said that wasn't good. Stand on. Speaker 4.
On you above said still louder.
Still louder. Try now.
On you above said gifted you a lion. Eddie Branham said, are you tinting front windshield?
Nah, not today. Front windshield. We're doing the whole car today, so I'm doing a removal and install today. Let's connect the rest of the stuff. 3, 2, 1. That's all active and all good now. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, let's do that. And then I need my other camera to start up as well. So I already started my computer just by accident today. So now whenever I restart, it does a lot of things. Hello? Oh, give me a sec. Where are my keys? Okay, everything sounds good. Let's just play some songs back. Hey, Kelsey, thanks, bro. No worries, bro. All good. Okay, that's all good. Got a nice coffee, man. Oh, first time I can see McDonald's with some hot coffee. Otherwise, every single time I get something, it's never hot. So who's feeling hungry? 12 o'clock in the night. Well,
The detail market said, or you.
hey, how are you, man?
The detail market said, now I want Macca's.
No, you want Macca's? What do you want, man? Hang on, something is changed now
Art said, come
because
back.
now I can't hear you guys.
The detail market said,
I'm in bed. Loki's.
Art said, Lockies.
Let's go 40. Stream bot. It's set to 50. No, I can't hear you guys for some reason now. Dickfinity is 70. Let's go streamer bot. Let's go 80%. Something is changed for some reason. Try messaging something so I can hear you guys now.
Mr Clean Adelaide said test.
Nah, I can't hear you guys.
Mr Clean Adelaide said test.
Yeah, I can hear you guys now, but I think you will be able to hear that out as well.
Market said I'm really worried about all these errors with my new setup.
Yeah, because I do a lot of other things as well, you know what I mean? So if you don't do, just do not turn it off. But sometimes you might have something come up, but I'm always there to help, yeah? So you don't have to do anything. Just let me know, and then I'll jump on the computer, or the ID guy is always there as well. We'll jump onto the computer and fix it up really quick, you know? But you only have to fix it up once. Once everything is all good, that's it. We're not doing anything again. But yes, it's a computer, you know. Every time you might have something come up, man. But only minor stuff. What? Oh, guys, I'm waiting for my heater to kick in. I said good job. What? Yes, Baha Mugsan. That doesn't mean that line. This one doesn't mean anything. For me, it's only words.
The detail market said Gander.
Hey, yeah, that one I know. That might get me in trouble because I know more words than you do, okay?
The detail market said, hey, I tried.
How's your hand, man?
The detail market said I've torn a ligament.
Oh. You reckon you'll be fine by...
Anthony Mastrangelo said time for bed, mate.
Hey, Anthony. No time for Batman.
Anthony Mastrangelo.
Ah, look at that. I got $1. Got $1. $1. Do you sleep, mate? Nah. I don't sleep. So when I go to sleep, my babies wake up. And that's it.
The detail market said, yeah, I should be able to do the things you want me to.
Yeah, why not, man? I want you to do a lot of things. Mm-hmm. You know, like the plumber things. Just fix up some pipe work.
4ton3r_17 said that trim is pull back eye.
Yeah, I pulled it back. I pulled it back. If you can see,
JET said you Aussie.
you Aussie. Hello, brother. How are you? Can I have your credit card details, please? Nah, bro, I'm only joking. I'm like Indian, but in Australia, in Adelaide, being very long.
JET said, haha, it's a bit late.
Yeah, mate. It is actually. I normally start up late every day.
Lucy said, hey baby.
Hey, how are you?
JET.
Oh, that tint's come up. Oh, like no. I'll just say that. Very good. As I said, it left me a glue there.
Now I get to watch my future husband.
What sort of tint that might be? Little thick gray in color. No, I don't, I don't know if I should be laughing on it.
4ton3r_17 said, best filling ever for tinters, hahaha.
Best filling ever for tinters. Oh yeah. Once the glue come off and it might be like a little bit left and stuff like that. This is always, that's why I always tell people, do not take your tint off yourself. Because then I can see on the glass at the back, I only left a little bit of glue on that side and rest is all fine, If I take it off, I know what happened. But if you took it off, then I don't know what's happening. Then I'm going to clean it like, a lot. That's why, even if you take it off, I'll still charge you cleaning fee. Poor man pay double price. Poor man pay twice.
17 said, yeah, with the steamer it's way better.
Oh, this steamer, I love it, man. I love this steamer. I love my job. I love everyone. Oh, we've got a camera at the back. Have a look at that. Come on, man. Just because it's a clear tint, you can't tell, so he's just made a cut all around there. That's
Queen of
just
Bears
dealership.
said, I love when he works so hard.
That's just dealership. Look at that. Just loose wires. Have a look. Just barely there. Come on, right? Do not buy dealership anything apart from what you owe for the car, and that's it. All right. Unless you don't care. Fix up his wires as well. Queen, what's your real name?
Ton3R_17 said, do you cut the template freehand?
Yep, I do, man. 100%. You know, if this comes off all nice and easy, I might be able to use that for a template if it's cut tight. And it looks like I can. Have a look at that. Why can't I not use that? Apart from, yeah, I can still make a straight line through there. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. So let's just save this. And then we can use it as a template. And you can do this for like your utes because it's a flat window. It doesn't need shrinking. It doesn't need much at all. Where do I save it? Let's put it there. All right, let's go to the other side. You guys, thank you very much for your likes. We have a lot of people liking us today. Oops. Come on, man.
On you are said no. Paul is here.
Hey, Paul, how are you, man?
Paul underscore said good thanks.
Paul haven't replied to me yet with his
Onyubov said why retinting the windows?
yeah, retinting the windows. Because the guy came in for a ceramic coating package with window tinting and like door cup, door edge, and that PPF. And no, I didn't have a look when the car was in there because the tint is just light, very light. Didn't realize. When I was bringing the car in, and I see dot matrix lines, and I see all of them, and I realized, no, this car's got tint on them. Then I thought to myself, I was thinking of a quick job, but now I gotta take it off. And I was just praying, man, I just hope this tint come all nicely, so I don't have to worry about it. So the customer don't know that he's got tint on there.
Said what's wrong with the old tint?
Well, I don't know. He's already opted in a package for us. So it looks like the customer had no idea the car had tint already. But anyway, he needs darker.
He didn't know.
No. But also he needs darker tint. So this was coming off anyway. So he's getting 15%.
4 times
My favorite.
Onyubov, I think it's not legal. Probably fogged up or got sunburned.
No, this is a fairly new car.
Rajneel said hey mate.
And the tint is all fresh as well. Nothing wrong with that tint, to be honest. Apart from it's light, it's not dark.
Onyubov said so. You're not charging for tint removal?
No, we're charging for tint removal, yes. So I haven't quoted him for tint removal because I didn't know the car had tint. Because now we know it, and then we've got proof because we were live. And you can saw that video on YouTube, and then we'll charge him a bit extra. But depending on when he picks up the car, he's happy, I might just give it away. So it didn't took me too long to remove that tint, so you know, he's already spending a fair bit, so I might be a little, you know, little lenient on it.
Onyubov said Raja. Onyubov said Mr Clean is getting generous today.
Bro, I am generous. You guys, you know what? I've got you with the stuff that you saw.
Order a few things off of him today.
Yeah. You know, out of it's free or nothing.
It's free or nothing.
Out of what you guys are getting, you're getting every Denison toolkit. And hang on, wait for it.
Jared Faber said, what are you recording with Meta?
Nah, OBS. You're getting all of this stuff as well. I know, that's all.
Reno bags as well.
Rhino bags as well. You're getting every Denison bag as well with tools. Every Denison. You're getting the PPF squeegees. You're getting the. Have a look. Every Denison cut blade with the puncher pen, wrap tools in a case. It says every Denison on it. There you go. And there is more. There is more. Wait for it.
Have 3 kits. 2
You're getting gloves, man. A pair of gloves from every Denison. All of this, that's all included within your course, man. Yeah, so it's a lot of stuff that I'm giving it away for your training. And plus the NT cutter, see, they arrived as well. So this is why I haven't got much time in the mornings because I'm ordering a lot of stuff for you guys, you know.
On you above said I have 3 kits, 2 from Avery and 1 from Hexus.
Oh, nice. How's that? How you got 3 kits? So can I keep yours then? Then I'll keep yours. So you've got too many already.
On you above said never used it. On you above said you can have it.
Yeah. Ah, no worries, man. You can keep it. I'm only joking. Never used it? Okay. If you haven't used it,
Feeling generous.
then I'll keep it. If you're feeling generous, then bring the one that you haven't used. I'll keep them as well. Because I go through them a lot. I gotta change my my tint one.
Said meta glasses.
No my glasses. Yeah. Action camera. Why is there a Velcro there?
On you above said only use the PPF blade to cut cardboard boxes.
Oh man, come on. Get yourself a utility knife. Something like this. Come on. And you can get a tiny one, like probably half the size. Put it as a keychain in your keys.
On you above said bring your cut right light when in meld.
Yeah. I'll bring if you want to have a look. That's fine.
Raj Neil said you know what I've always wondered.
Hey man,
Wrap between the tray and body on Ute.
what did you say? What do you want? You know what? I always wondered how to wrap between the tray and body on the ute. All of that stuff. 100% sure they only wrap halfway and then rest is all inlays. So all of this comes off. This is what I think. Alright, let's cut.
Colt gifted row.
Hey, thanks, bro. Thanks for the gifts. There you go. Take this out. I'm gonna add more soap solution in that guy because I was doing a PPF on the M4 and then I've got a lot of the only thing I've got in there is like your
Raj Neil said
PPF
15% all around.
solution. 15% all, yeah, 15% all around, yeah, man. Oh. It is Paul. Paul giving us like. Thank you very much, Paul. Really appreciate that, man.
4ton3r_17 said that's gonna be so dark, haha.
15%? No, pretty good. 5% is dark, and then 3% is darkest. Neck is a knot. Yes. That was Kelsey.
said, ooh, calcium is wishing
Yeah. Pretty good. Came up really good.
Onubov said backpack sprayer is included with training, right?
Nah.
Onubov said
You can use it. I'll bring it there. I'll bring it there so you guys can use it. You can see what's happening and stuff like that. Yeah, no, hey, thanks, man.
Onubov said it, yeah, nah, yeah.
No.
Yeah, nah, said it, Onubov. Yeah, nah, said need more people like this that want to strive in this world. Props to you, mate.
Hey, thanks, man. There you go, guys. Let's get started. Hey. I might have to scrub it down. Scrubber. Because I've got a lot of PPF solution, like the gel that's stuck on there. Let's just give it a scrub. Should get a bigger scrubber for this guy. First time on the live, you guys see me scrubbing that glass down. I blade that glass as well maybe every, I don't know, every now and then. Okay, that's all nice and clean.
Saber Jamie.
Hey, thank you very much for the follow. Yep, please like. All right. How many of you guys are learning?
DJ stream has some good music tonight.
Yeah, thanks, Paul. Okay, so how many of you are just here for learning?
The detail market said I'm learning.
You're learning? Are you a plumber? Well, you want to be a tinter today?
Onyubov said always learning.
Always learning. Hey, thanks, Anu. Alright, very easy to start from there on. So if you've seen the process, now from here on, it's very easy. So you pinch that finger in there to where the seal is. Put your knife in there. You don't have to start from the very edge. See, so that's where the edge is, and I'm starting about an inch further. Yeah, so it doesn't matter. Go straight, and then stop where the end is. So knife will stop you automatically. You know, you won't cut the
Onyubov
seal.
said as long as my base coat is drying. Then
Oh,
you
no.
can put some gloss clear on it.
Ah, look at him. He's working as well. Okay. So now once you reach to that point, you gotta take it off and away from the tint. Just like that. Okay. This, just leave it on top of the glass. And then now we're gonna worry about that edge, the front one. So what's happening? Before I cut the front one, I want to see that I've got plenty space left at the back. So this is where my edge is. This is where the rubber seals are. And then I've got plenty back there. Okay, so that's fine. Now let's find the edge. What do you want to do? 2 clicks out. Yeah, 1, 2, poke, and then go up. When you go up, you use your shoulder blade to go up, not from the elbow. Okay. Once this is done, you're going to take it away, just like that. Once this is all done, this little tab will help you just take it out from that crease, from that edge or corner, and then shift it further. Now, when we cut that side, because we shifted it further, the tint is actually bigger than the seal. So see, have a look. So otherwise you will be cutting just from here to there. Now you're cutting about that much. So now you've made it bigger just by forwarding it a little bit to that side. Okay, let me just take my phone
Onyubov
off.
said you shifted left and down or just left?
Just left for now on. Once the edge is cut, and then we'll shift it down, so you'll see. So now at the moment I just shifted it left. Okay, now I've got plenty space in there. This is fine. You don't want to go too much, you don't want to go too less. Now this is different because it's very flush with the seal, so there is very good chance that I can cut through that rubber seal. So I got to be very, very careful. Just 1 click out for that one. All right, with 1 click out, I want to start from that corner, make its way through, resting my chassis, like the chassis of the blade, the knife, actual knife, resting that onto the rubber seals. So just like this, and then we're going up. So that's what's happening. So I'm resting that chassis onto the rubber seal, and then we're going up. So all of this, see how this is all flush? This stays, oh, sorry. See, this is how this is all flush. It stays nice and flat with that rubber seal, and then it won't let you go that way. Otherwise, if you go, you'll feel that resistance in the blade, and you just stop there. Okay, so if it's a little bit, you won't even see it.
Eagle emoji.
Once you reach to that point, all you got to do is bring it back. So see how we added more to the left. Now we're going to add a little bit to the right. So once you do that, you'll see that it's all nicely centered out. So you can't see the rubber edge there, you can't see the rubber edge there, and then you can see all that tint is all flat with the rubber edge. Uplift, and then we're going to bring it down just a little bit, maybe 10 mm, yeah, 10 millimeters. Make sure this is all flat. See how this is all flat? So I've got equal space on both the sides. This is what you want to see. All right. Then got stuck in there. That's fine. So this is all you want to see. Once you reach to that point, you got to tack that tint onto the glass. So this is the tacking process. So what's happening in this one is I'm removing all the water that's between the tint and the glass, and this will make it temporarily stick to the glass. So it won't move. Yeah, even if you try, it won't move. Okay. Now you got to lift up the excess from the top, because this can move. This can do stuff to you. Once you reach to that point, you gotta cut that excess off, because if it goes to that way, if it hangs on the other side, it can actually just drop the whole tint down. So you gotta cut that excess off, just like that. On some cars, you can save that excess to do your smaller quarter windows. On this one, I don't have a quarter window, that's going away. Now, once you reach to that point, make sure the car's on, and actually you can roll the windows down. The car's not on at the moment, so just let's turn it on. Is the lights on? Yeah, the lights are on. Let's turn off the lights. Turn off the.
Said you keep the car running or just on battery?
Now, because these Ford Rangers or Raptors or Everest, they turn off every a minute or 2 minutes, so it doesn't have to be turned on all the time. So they just automatically shut off. Okay, so what I'm doing is lifting that tint to the outside, make sure it's not sticking to that bottom, is not sticking. See how you can see the clear glass now? Roll it down, and then make sure you're rolling it down very nice and easy. You don't want to press that button all the way down, because by the time you'll stop it, it'll damage your tint. It'll crease it up at the very corner. Now I can see the edge of the glass. So what I want to do, just like maybe 2-3 snaps out, poke that tint, rest the blade on the edge of the glass, and then just move. And that's it. Once this is done, you've got all 4 sides of the tint cut. Now you've got a pattern. See, this is almost looking like a window now. Paste it on to the glass. Now I've got to worry about these edges, yeah? Once this is done, we got to round them off. See, this is all nice and round. Tint doesn't like sharp corners, sharp edges. So whatever you do, make sure you always round them off. Alright, just like that. There you go. Now, because we had 2 pieces of tint sticking there, I want to take it off. 1 piece, which is the other side. I want to flip it, place it just on the top there. There you go. Alright. Now I've got 2 pattern cut out all at the same time. Now we're going to do the same to the back now, and then we'll start shrinking them. Make it wet. Measure. Diagonally. Put there. There you go. So nice and easy. Take it to the glass. Paste it to the glass. Spray it with water, because we're planning to put another side as well on there. We're just not cutting one side, we're cutting both the sides at once, so saving time. So this one is.
The only thing I need to learn is how to differentiate between front of tint and back when involved.
What did he say? When in roll, how to differentiate between front of the tint and back when in the roll. Okay, oh, fairly easy. Yeah, I know what you mean, but yeah, fairly easy. So you go with the liner. So have a look at. Okay, we'll back roll that glass, and I'll try to explain you what's happening. But we've got the course coming next week, which you joined already, so that's all sorted, man. We'll show you in there. on a sedan. It's easy on a sedan. Okay, spray that glass again. Spray the tint again. Lift. Put it there. Make sure it's all equal on both the sides.
Keep in mind I'm gonna forget.
No, we're gonna show you anyway, so that's fine.
I've never seen you live before.
Was this all about I've never seen you live before? Hey man, yeah, we do lives pretty much every day. And if you go give me a follow on either of the platforms, on YouTube or TikTok, on YouTube we can see all of our previous lives as well.
Said what heat gun is coming to course? Ryobi?
Yeah, we got 4 of them, just there, 4 of them. And then I've got another more tools coming as well. So whenever you go to Billy's shop, just make sure you send me the photos as well. Yeah, nice man. Make sure you send me photos of all the stuff, because I gotta send you guys emails with all the stuff that you're getting in, you know.
Onyubov said we'll do boss.
Hey, thanks man. Oh guys, here you go. Take it off. Now we'll move it to one side. Okay, so have a look. So how I decide how much to move, yeah? So I don't know if you can clearly see it. Now this is the tint, that's the glass, that's the rubber edge. Okay. Now I gotta move. So this was there when I made that cut. You know, very flush. You know, this was just there, very flush with the seal. Yeah. Now what I did is I moved it just so I can't see the rubber seal anymore, and then I'll move it the same distance. I'll move it that way again. All right. So just about there. So this is now. If I moved, so if that is say 5 mils, I moved 10 mils that way. So that way this is covering both sides now. Yeah, so don't go with just like numbers, but you'll see when you're trying to do it, you'll see what happens. Double off rubber? Yeah, double off rubber. But you don't have to be like take your rulers out and start measuring it down and stuff like that. You don't want to do it, you know. Tagged it down by accident. I meant to do it. Fine. Okay. So now everything is all nice and flush. I moved it about double the size of the rubber.
Onyubov said nah. Akabuka works always.
Yep. Just by a little bit. Just take a little bit, and then we gotta cut the other side. 2 clicks out. 2 clicks out. Gonna cut that down, and that's about it. Now once this is done, we've got 2 more.
Said hello, Mr. Children's Sprayer.
Children's spray. Hey man. Yeah, there you go. Now I can see. Oops. Carlos VG. Hey, hello man. How are you? Go. Now when I can see.
Got you looking.
When I can see that rubber, that's where I'm stopping. Okay. I've got equal space on both the seals. Spray a little bit. Now we'll start tacking it down. Make sure it doesn't move. And that's it. Once you do that initial tag, it might move a little bit depending on how much soap you've got in the solution.
Said what is dry sheet method?
That's what we do, you know, dry sheets. You know how I pick up sheets from there and then we pass it on to, you know, lube it up the glass. So it helps that tint not to stick on the glass surface and helps it glide and slide when we're shrinking. So that's what the method is. So once we reach that point, it's all on back glass. We're not doing on this one because this is all flat. So this is all flat. This doesn't need shrinking.
Onyubov said okay.
To master tinting, no idea, man. Some people are quicker than others, but maybe you master the skill in about 6 months of every day doing it. So lift it up and then roll it down. Nice and easy.
Kimmy Head said dang.
There you go. Dang. Alright, book, put it on the glass, and then slide it down. Once you got that, you want to take it away from the tint. Put the extra bit on top of the glass, and then all of this is coming off. Once this comes off, paste it onto the glass. Now we're going to worry about all the four corners, yeah? There we go, one corner sorted. The other corners sorted. Now we're going to worry about that one. That's all on. That's all on. Now make it wet. Lift it up. And then we're gonna paste it just on the top. I paste it on the top, you paste it wherever you like, okay? Gary, hey Gary, how you man? Make it all wet. You gotta lift up that tint. Make sure you don't kink it while you're trying to move it. Paste it on top of the glass. You're leaving about 5 mil space from any of the corner. Alright, once you do that, make sure all the tint is wet from the top as well. Bring all the wrinkles to one side. Bring all the wrinkles to the other side. And now everything is in the center. Once you've got all in the center, just leave it out there. Lift it. Put it there. Alright, leave equal space. Now squeegee it down. That side. Bring everything to the center. Bring out your trusty heat gun. Start crimping it down. So that's called double shrinking. You lift it again, you shrink it twice. Make sure that bottom part is all nicely shrinked.
Alex.
Lift it up. Okay. Make sure that bottom part is all nice and shrunk.
Romantic face emoji.
Ja, thank you very much.
Underscore SS.was7 said hello. Zara Trinidad and Tobago emoji. Gifted rose.
Thank you very much, mate. So we cleaned it,
Kimmy Head
we'll make
said,
it
"Is
wet
just
again.
whether tint is done on the inside or outside of the window?" Auto Restorations Bunbury said tint goes on the inside. No.
Yep, it does go on the inside, but all the prep work is done on the outside. So now you'll see me installing
Underscore SS.was7 said, "Is this a mold?"
on the inside now.
Kimmy Head said, "Ah." Paul underscore Australia emoji. Gifted GG.
Thank you very much, Paul. Really appreciate it, man. Is this a mold? Where is mold?
Kimmy Head
Kimmy. Hey, thank you very much, Kimmy. 3M or Expel or ceramic paint man. This is nano ceramic. It is not Expel. It is not 3M.
Onubov said Desi brand.
Desi brand. It's not Desi. Not made in India. Okay, let's change that blade. See how it's all rusted and stuff.
Kimmy head tinting starts from 250. Tiffany Dodd said, how long did it take to learn to do this correctly?
We've got a course coming up. That's only 2 days for window tinting. And rest is all practice. The more you do, the more the perfect you get. How much for 4 windows? Which 4 windows, man? What sort of car you've got? Come on, man.
Kimmy head said like the windows are doing now.
Oh, what car you've got? Have you got a Raptor? This is a Raptor. Is your car the same? Okay, so now it comes the cleaning part. You gotta clean that window and all the rubber seals and all that stuff really good. Okay, you don't want to miss anything. So what I'm trying to do is put my hand in there, or you can grab any of your tools, maybe something like this, put it in there, go up and down and clean it off. Do that top one maybe just once. You don't have to worry about too much for the top, but the sides, yes, see all that gunk that come off from there. See, all that's all the gunk. All right, now we're gonna clean off the other side. All right, there you go. Not much in there because I cleaned it before as well, and we've given a wash as well and stuff like that. Now I've got to clean up that top edge. This is very important.
Tiffany Dodd said, wow, that's amazing.
Tiffany, thank you very much. Now once you clean that edge, because we cleaned it with the microfiber, adds on lint to the glass, we're gonna clean it again. Before we clean the glass, make sure we squeegee down all the sides. All right, squeegee down the other side as well.
Bianca said, whereabout are you?
I am from Adelaide, South Australia. Okay, bring everything to one side. Squeegee it down. Make the glass wet. We're gonna spray, wash our hands. Remove the liner.
Kimmy head said you usually
Because
use slate man.
I touched my clothes, I washed my hands again, lift it up. My pinky goes in there first. That goes in there second where my hand is. All right, let's push it in. The third part is just there. That goes in there third. All right, that goes in there. And then all you got to worry about
Kimmy head put
is
it
just the
together
top
busy.
part. You make it a taco. So see that? I folded it down. Once you folded it down, you got to press it on top of the glass. Make sure it's not touching anything. And then flatten that tint out. And then make sure just to align. So all you got to do is align that top edge of the tint to the top edge of the glass. and make sure it's just centered. Okay, so you don't want to see anything, any light gap from that corner, you don't want to see any light gap from that corner, and that's it. So this is all. Yeah, even if you got a overhang, you can always file it down with a squeegee. Make sure you don't go down. Up is fine, down is not. Okay, but the way I cut it, this is just right. You know, I don't have to do anything to it. So just squeegee it down and it'll be nice and perfect. Once you do that, yeah,
Bianca said it's like 1:08 a.m.
tint is light. Okay, squeegee it down. Now, if the tint tries to move on you, you can always heat it up. Heat up the glass, and then because the water will dry out quicker, that will make it sort of stick to the glass better. All right. So now I've got a little bit of overhang there, probably the whole glass. Water on again. Yeah. What that gonna do? Money don't sleep. Money never sleeps, man. There you go. Squeegee that side. Squeegee the other side. JW, hey, thanks, mate. Alright, once you got up to that point, because I can see a little bit of extra tint that's hanging onto the top, what I want to do is I want to lower it down, and then with my knife, I'm going to cut that excess. There you go. Alright. Once you do that, all nice and perfect. Rest of the stuff, I can use my file. Just to do that. And that's it. This is all. All I'll be doing. There you go. Once you reach to that point, I can always squeegee it down just one more time, just to be sure. Taking out everything down. Spray the sides. Oh, good, bro. I work with Richard. Hey, man, I know you now. Richard dropped us Aerodenizen bags yesterday. The toolkits and stuff. Yeah, he's a good man. I like Richard.
JW said your grind is crazy doing this at 1 a.m. Ahaha.
Yeah, man. All right, we've got to lift it up, spray, and then.
SS.was7 said, did you tint the Passat B5? Do you also need to use a hairdryer to shape the side windows?
Not a hairdryer. I would prefer like a heat gun, not a hairdryer. Go, squeegee down the sides.
He would be dropping sewn goodies. We love your work. Kimmy Head said how.
Yeah, he is. He is 100%. There you go. We'll do it one more time. And then squeegee down sides, the bottom, and now we're gonna clean that frame off. Yeah, that's it. So go to the outside, it's all wet. You just clean it off and then we're gonna inspect. Oh, someone's doing burnouts outside. Can you guys hear it? See, I'm doing window tinting and some guys doing burnouts outside. There you go. So you gotta check all the corners, the bottom corner, the sides, looking mint.
Onubov said, when do you use a flame thingy?
Nah, not on this one.
Halo.g6 said up late mate haha.
I'm like, yeah, man. go. Just wipe down all of that stuff. There you go, water. If you see water, just wipe it down.
Haddo.g6 at said damn cold in Adelaide tonight, haha.
Oh yeah, 100%, man. I've got the heater running pretty much all day today. What are you using to record? OBS. So when you're starting out new, these privacy glasses will help as well.
Oaks are 6. Kimmy head. T-Town said I just did this truck this morning, full shield and fronts.
You did what this morning? Just did
Common
correct this
system.
morning, full shields and fronts. Oh, nice.
Sahil Kisuna.
Get off that. Clean the other side. Clean the sides.
Keek Simon 2.
Take your tool. Paul, thank you very much, Paul. Really appreciate that, man. Got a bit of a gunk that's stuck inside there. So make sure we take everything off. Yeah, that's looking good. Lift up the glass.
Dropsy 88.
Alright, once that's done, you gotta lift it up. Just leave maybe 1 inch. Wet it again. We're gonna clean all the sides now. Just flush them down because you know all the lint that was there from the microfiber, you gotta take care of it. Okay, otherwise it'll make its way in there. Clean up the bottom as well. Gotta wet it again. Squeegee onto the side. Wash the hands. Lift. Put it on your arm. The bottom goes in there first. The bottom goes in there first, and then second thing is that one on the top goes in there second. I've got a drop that's hanging from the top. I don't want that drop to drop in the tint, so you've got to be quick. Once that is all sorted, you got the other side, and this one is going in straight away. Now I just take that dot off. Alright, this is all sorted. Shift it. Make it all nice in center. Alright, once that's done, we'll lift it a little bit up. Start squeeging the tint down. Go. Squeegee the sides. Come on, man. That's a different sort of thing. Nobody understands apart from window tinters. Thank you very much for the like, guys. I really appreciate that. Okay, once that reaches to a certain point, we feel confident. Make a cut in there. Go that way. The rest of it, I'm gonna use a knife just on the edges. Throw that away. File down the other side as well. Once all of this is done, you gotta wet it again.
Kingpin.
Squeeze it down.
Onubov said when you start shrinking, do you do one side shrink and install, or first shrink all, and then insta?
Or what? That's it. This is already. Cleaner. And that's it. What did I say? When you start shrinking, do you do one side shrink and install first shrink? Oh yeah. That's it. And then now we'll go to the other side. But depending on how your shop is designed, if you got maybe 2 peel boards on like each side of the car, you can shrink all at once and start doing it that way. But doesn't matter, whatever you do. Netronics, hey, how are you, man?
Ronaldo.
But you do what you like, depending on how your shop is designed and what you're trying to do and stuff like that, yeah?
Addy Jetsy gifted rose.
Ali, hey, thank you very much, man. Really appreciate that. Oh, that's not the wall. Hey, we gotta.
Bianca. Romantic face emoji. Gifted rose.
Bianca with a romantic face emoji. Thank you very much, Bianca. Leave about 5 mm gap both sides. Squeeze it on one of the side from the top to the bottom, and this is how you bring all that curve to the center. To the other side, same thing. Paste it. Alright, do that. Squeeze. Oh, hold up.
Netronics said, how hard are you pressing?
Yeah, not way too hard, but yeah, fairly. A fair bit. Just enough to squeeze you out the water. So that's just enough to squeeze you out the water, not like way too hard, just normal hardness. But you can go whatever you like. Doesn't matter. The only process important there is your shrinking process, and you make sure the tint is not moving from there. That's it. Alrighty. Like any hot dogs. So that's called double shrinking, where you make sure you're shrinking it double, and you're making sure that when you install that tint down, it won't lift. That's about it. Clean that glass again. So you see me cleaning my hands, the glass, a lot of the times, yeah? Because this is important. This is where the contamination is. Test. What happened, man? You're up?
Protein Solutions said, hey man, late, isn't it?
Bye.
Gifted Rosie.
Thank you very much, man. Hey, man, late, isn't it? Protein solution. Yeah, man, I lit it.
Natatronic said it won't send this message in writing.
What?
Protein Solutions said it's only 9 a.m. here.
So it's 9 a.m. here? Yeah, Adelaide's pretty late, man.
Emoji gifted heart me.
Well, thank you very much, bro. I really appreciate that, man. Now, guys, let's bring in our blade from the holder. Go up. Start from the corner. Blade it down. Lift that glass up. Blade it down again.
Natatronic said I'm going to try and separate the message. Something is causing it not to send.
Yeah, do that.
What time will you finish?
I'll be finished very soon because after these two, we want to go to the back. I'm pretty much 35% of the time I'm done. When I tried shrinking the first time, yeah.
Natatronic's TikTok sensor.
Yeah, TikTok sensors, yeah.
Demetrius DeMarcus Bartolome said, what time is it? Natatronic said the finger
ran to the two. Finger ran to the top. Yeah, that's what you want to see. That's right. That's right. So if you got too much curve in your window, it'll move to the top. So it'll be like a snake. It'll go tick, 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 and then just keep on moving up, and then keep on just shrinking it. There, they removed. Ta-da! See, have a look. Okay, once you reach to that point, you're gonna lift it up.
Wow, didn't notice.
Yeah. Okay.
Natatronic said, I just thought I didn't tack the tint down enough. It just kept going up and up.
Nah, you're doing it right, man. You're doing it right, pretty right. Squeeze it on the flush, you can say, flush down the sides. Flush down the bottom, just once. Enough. Let's do that. Stop. And
Bianca, romantic face emoji. Tinting starts from 250.
yeah, so much. Dude, a Land Cruiser. Land Cruiser starts at 300, and then you've got $400 for a ceramic film. You've got $500 for a nano ceramic. So the one that I'm installing today is of a nano ceramic, top of the range, gives you about 93% heat rejection, which is a lot. So if it's like 35, 40 degrees outside, you won't feel that heat coming in the glass, and you won't feel any sort of burns, any heat on your arms as well. There you go.
Karen tinting
Lift
starts
it
from
up.
250.
Put it there. That pinky goes in there first, and then you've got that second part. How much for a Mazda 6? Yeah, 250. Yeah, Mazda 6 250. That's right. And then you bring it to the bottom.
Natatronic
Nice
said,
and
"You
easy.
recommend me to not pull door panels as someone just starting."
No, do them, do them. It'll be easier for you to install the window that way, and there is nothing wrong with pulling down the panels as long as you know what you're doing. Yeah. If you got stuck, just YouTube is your friend. Just search it on YouTube. All right, nice and easy. For some reason I haven't got much slip in there. Let's do it like that. Move that tint in.
Austin Hopper said, "Do you tint with Suntec?"
With Suntec? No, no, Austin, no, I don't.
Romantic face emoji. Tinting starts from 250.
How much for a Toyota Camry? Toyota Camrys are 250 starting price, and then 350 for a ceramic, 450 for a nano ceramic. Are you asking me all the car prices? Okay. Once that's there, this is all nice and snug in there. Let's squeegee it down. I don't have to file down this one because this is just right.
Bianca said, "Nah, they're mine and partner's car."
Okay, oh nice, yeah. If you do both the cars at once, I'll be able to give you some sort of discount, yeah? And also depending on which film you choose. And then it's about $7,000 extra if you want your car on the live, if you want to see it on the live. No much, just $7,000, yeah? Okay, let's squeegee it down.
Keek Simon 2.
How much for a Honda Accord? Starting at $250, Honda Accords, $350 for a ceramic, $450 for a nano ceramic.
Natatronic said, "When you started and you were doing different cars, would you look up how to do each one?" Box.
Nah, so when I was doing detailing, like when I started, I was pretty much handy with taking the seats out, like opening up the door cards and stuff. And then back in India, I used to work on my car, so I was pretty handy with opening up door cards, and it's easy if you know how they put them together. So if you know the process, it becomes easy. Like once you do, say, each brand once, then you'll figure out how certain brands do your fit up the door cards. So it makes it easier, but not for like every car, no. So sometimes you've got a brand new car that just released, and it might be a little different thing that they did, which you can't figure out. But yes, search it on YouTube, and you'll be able to figure it out. But now I'm at a certain point where I don't need much help from YouTube. I can just figure it out myself. Unless it's a brand or a car that we never did. Last time that happened was E350. There I just had to take the whole glass out. So there was someone on my live that have done them before and trying to help me out.
Said, "What about tinting the different cars? Did you just try to tint them and hope for the best?"
Yeah, go for it, man. So say something you haven't done. So okay, you know what? Like tinting is a process. So now you know the process. You can do whatever you like. So you can do your house windows, you can do your phone, you can do whatever. You know. Once you know the process, it becomes easier. Let's
Amaricus is U7.
There are cars on there. Some people. Yep. So when you're starting out, you only want to do maybe your Japanese cars and Korean cars and stuff. So you know your European cars might be a little tricky when you're starting out, and also because they've got felt on the sides, and you know you got to open up the screws and stuff. And some cars they're trying to take the door cards out and stuff like that, you know. So yeah, maybe stay away for a little while with your European cars, and you'll be fine, man.
Tinting at this time, haha.
Just start practicing, and that's it. Hey, pretty good, man. How are you? That's it. That's done. Let's move on to that last one. Okay, that's it. That's looking good. We've got glue residue at the bottom, which I still remember.
Natatronic said, when I measured the window like you do and cut the tint, I had way more than I needed.
Way more than you needed? Yeah, so you just measure the glass to glass size. More is fine, less is a problem.
Bianca said, what is that?
What's what? What's what, Bianca?
Bianca said the thing in her hand.
The one that I had before. So that's stainless steel blade. This one is my water sprayed. That's a squeegee.
Bianca said yes.
Yeah, just a stainless steel blade and holder.
Natatronic said, even after doing a couple tries on my car, I could see how the back was way better.
Yeah, you know that because you've already got that water and it's just hanging there. You know, this is very nice. If I show you what I mean by that sprayer, it's always there. See, and then when I'm not using it, it's going in that pocket. See how it just fits, man. This is the beauty of when you custom design something. It's just good.
Stone. Natatronic said, because I would always looking for my sprayer, and it was always not where I needed it.
Yeah, man. I know what you're talking about. Have you got a keg or it's like a bottle? What do you got?
Swigsgoo said, I ended up getting that tint from Reno.
Hey, nice. Good on you, man. Did you buy any tools of him as well, or just a tint? And what shades and which one you've got? This guy is pretty keen on the course. Just a pump sprayer. Yeah. And then there's another thing in that bag which is handy. I'll show you in a minute. Give me a sec. Let me clean this up and then I'll show you.
Swigsgoo said, just got tint as I got a couple tools. Got monocoat
Yeah, good on you, man. Nice.
Electronics said I'm also going to start with the Sharpie technique. It's tough at first trying to cut straight.
Nice, not easy. Just confidence. That's all you need, man. What happened is you start with your Sharpie technique and you just get it better at Sharpie. If you start out with your blades, you get better at blades, you know. You gotta start at some point. So why not at the first time? There you go. So see, so these are the bottles that I use because they are double sprays. So it sprays when you press them down, and then it sprays when you let it go. So it sprays twice with one action.
I could go straight to my plotter, but want to at least learn these techniques.
Yeah, man. And see that you've got another thing that you can clip as well, and that supports your back. If this is because if you got like 6 liters and then that guy hangs in there, so I'm like a proper all full of tools. I don't have to grab anything. Yeah, man. Yeah, have a look. I've got bottles on the side that I just press them to the sides and they're just hanging there, you know. So this is handy when I do PPF. So PPF, I've got one side my slip solution, and then I might have one side I've got my gel solution, one side I've got my you know, the tack solution, and then I've got slip in my hose. So I'm just all, you know, I don't have to grab anything. This improves your you know, speed. Oh, guys, here we go. Let's start.
Natatronics said, are you doing windshield?
Yeah, when I'm doing windshields or I'm inside the car, it's a sedan and stuff like that, then no. But for your sides, it's pretty good. Let's just remove that bottle.
Said, I meant on this truck.
No, not this one. Squeegee this guy just one last time. I promise.
Bianca said, what days are you open?
Every single day, pretty much 24/7. I barely take days off, to be honest. There you go. Easy. They'll go in there first. Once that's in, we gotta worry about the sides.
Bianca said, how do you book?
How do you book? Just send me a message on
It's funny how
wherever you like. I've got number in my bio. Send me a message on my number, whatever you like, or give me a call in the morning, and we'll just book you in.
spray stuff all over.
What do you say? It's funny what? It's funny how people freak out about all the water containment fragments, but they should. Yeah.
Tie 5 on.
The interior we spray stuff all over. Vic, hang on, have a look. See all that seals and stuff? See that water? Where's that? Have a look. See all of this water? All of that? All of the one there on the other side enters in the car, leaves through these drain holes, and that's it. Air, so even when it's raining outside, the water gets in inside the door at the same spot where I'm adding water now. So there is like a barrier in there to protect all your electronics and stuff. And also when window tinter sprays it down, it's the same amount of water, or you know, it's just water, but like detailers, they spray chemicals and stuff and they're foaming it up and stuff like that, you know, so it's fine. Cars are designed to be water resistant, you know. They're designed to be in mind that one guy will just tint that car and then he'll use a lot of water. They're designed that way. Unless you've done some sort of modifications to it and you've got relays or whatever inside, that's not OEM, maybe different story. Okay, come on, man. I'll roll it up. Once it's all rolled up, I'm gonna fix that corner. Oh, do we have a lot of people watching us today? Okay, we squeegee it down the sides.
Natatronic said after watching different tint lives, so many people actually think the tint goes on the outside. Bianca said, where are you located? What suburb?
Pear Hills West. After watching different tint lives, so many people actually think tint goes on the outside. Yeah. Pear Hills West, is that too far, too close to you? What's happening? So I'm just on the corner from McIntyre Road and Bridge Road. Let's spray it one last time. Squeegee it down. Last time, I promise.
Natatronic said, I need that orange crush. I have a red and green one. Bianca said, not too far, I'm off Main North Road.
Oh, nice. Yeah, very close then. This is good. I like that orange crush. So I'm doing a course in Melbourne. For the course, I've got the, what's this called? The Blue Max, but cropped one. Like the same as this, but cropped one. So shape, pretty much the same as that guy. Because I think that one might be a little bit better when you're starting out. So you want to make sure you exit out all the water. This might be a little bit too soft for someone starting out. Okay. Yeah, that's a good ride. It's never shutting down. If they stop making cars, you can always go ahead and do your house windows. There's a lot of houses, there's a lot of cars. This ride doesn't look like, you know, you can't just have enough window tinters in the market. You can't have enough of the good ones. The shit ones are there already. Make sure you keep on washing your wheel board. Now, what I'll do, I'll try to make a pattern using the existing tint, okay? That guy there. You missed 4 windows. Now we're doing the back. So, put it there.
Said, went to put one layer of clear.
Yeah. I don't know what time you went, so I can't tell. All right. So this is 700. 700 times 2 is
Natatronics said I found out that the film can
1400.
crease pretty easily,
Let's
lol.
see.
I creased my first patterns.
What did he find out? I find out that film can. Yep. And then once you crease it, it's no going back. That's it. The tint's going in the bin, and very easy to crease. Yes. So you gotta be very careful with how you're lifting and stuff, and you just gotta finesse that piece of piece of plastic. You just gotta finesse that, man. Very easy to grease, yes. But once you get used to it, you can be a little harsh on it. It won't grease up on you. So 14, so 1500. I don't want to go wrong on it. Okay.
Natatronics said when you.
Strong. When I.
Onubov said clean the tape measure as well.
Nah. Don't need. It'll go rust on you. It'll start rusting. With water in there, it's gone. They're cheap at Bunnings. Sometimes they're free as well.
Onubov said I'll get one for you. Feeling generous today.
What did you do? I'll get one for you, feeling generous today. I'll get one for you. Oh, no, we've got one for you.
Bianca said why you put that one on.
So these are your heat guns. And then have a look. I've got you nicer ones. So that one there is the heavier ones, but these ones are good. And they're about 3 meters, so more than enough. And that one is easier because it gets in your backpack, in your pouch,
Natatronics said can you quick explain
and you won't notice it. But the other one that I've got, the bigger ones, they don't get in there.
camera ultra wide?
Is your camera ultra wide? Yeah. I put it on ultra wide settings. I can
Said it got a Su-1 heat
I
gun
can
and
lower
it
it down.
was terrible.
It's terrible. XUL.
Onubov said at Natatronics he took out the old Tint and used it as pattern. Natatronics said oh okay.
Yep.
Said looks great buddy. Natatronics said stealing someone else's work I see.
Hey man, this is not stealing. This is smart work. This is not hard work. This is smart work.
Said from where are you guys?
I am from Australia,
Said do you do ceramic coating on a car first?
Adelaide, Australia.
said, "Do you have a family at home? Always working." Natatronic said, "One thing I'm always wondering is why people use different squeegees all the time. Why don't
Do
you
you
use
have
one?"
family at home? Or are you
Only
always
Bob said,
working?
"Bianca,
This
you work
is
from home."
my house garage. So my family is sleeping just there. It works from yeah. One thing I've always wondered, why is people using different squeegees all the time? Why you use the blue? I just use the blue because it was just there, but it's sort of different hardness. So the color is like the harder. You know, these blue max, they more harder, so it gets the water out. You know, a lot of the time. So this might get you, say, 95% of the water out, and this might only get you maybe 85% of the water out because of it's a softer squeegee. You know, it's a softer squeegee. So that's what it is. So it depends what you're trying to do, and then the hardness. So you'll see when I do the back window, I use a different squeegee. You know, I use a blue one, my blue max, which I just kept for my back windows because it's more harder than my normal squeegee. So it gets the water out from these recess areas, which is especially the you know where the dot matrix lines are. Where is the edge? Yeah, it's there. So there you go. That's how you pretty much steal someone's work.
Natatronic said, "Any chance you could lower the music just a tad? If not, it's okay. Not trying to be picky."
Hang on, man. Give me a sec. Let me see what you said. Anytime I can do something. Said. 100%, man. Is that good? You let me know, okay? Very professional job. Thank you very much. Hey, Bianca. These fries are cold, man. I don't want to touch the fries because then I've got oil on my fingers, yeah? Okay. No. I gotta worry about
Shows there, "I am from South Africa."
that guy there. Sorry. I was from South Africa. What? I'm from South Australia. Okay. So that part there. Now I'm gonna put that tint back on the glass. I'll line it up. And then I'm gonna cut exactly where the sensors are. So it's more easier trying to cut. I can open it up, yeah? Oh, look at that stuff. Hey, bro, is this your car? If you're watching me, they've got a cooler in there. Have a look. Cooler, water bottles,
Natatronic said,
stuff to
"Posted it
eat.
on LinkedIn."
Hey, bro, if this is your car, I'm hungry. Can I take some of it? If you're watching, let me know.
Onubov said, "Whoops."
Oops. I think it's free if it's electric. Ah, here you go.
Netta23 said, is mirror tint allowed in SA? If not every place is keen on it.
Yeah, we're tinting one at the moment. So there's certain darkness that you can choose. They might.
Netta23 said, aren't those soldered on the window?
So like there is like a legal limit, which is 35 in the front and 20 at the back. Yeah, that was the tint from the other dog. That was the other tint. So I just got to align that tint. So you can't see, but I can see that dot matrix from the computers in the front. Yep, once you got it there.
Brunello Mazzaro said, I got a Tesla Model 3 Performance and I want to keep the heat out. What do you recommend? Said, never seen a more professional and good job. Well done, buddy.
Hey, thank you very much, man. I got a Tesla Model 3 Performance and I want to keep the heat out. What do you recommend? Okay, for your sunroof, I've got sunroof PPF. So don't get it tinted, get a PPF from the top, and it rejects about 90-ish% of heat that's coming from the top. And then your rest of the glass or everything, we can just tint it down. For your front windscreen, you can get a clear installed, but you got to take it off if you want to go through Tesla insurance or something happens, because they might not give you warranty. Yeah, that's just Tesla thing. Now, once everything is sorted, I want to take my lights. Mind the mess.
Brunello Mazzaro said, thank you.
No worries.
Netatronic said, is this the last vehicle today?
No, then I've got a Mazda CX-80 that we did a full body PPF. That's here for a check. So I got to finish it off. See if something got lifted or whatever. Once I do that, that's it. Done for the night. And then tomorrow morning, I've got M4 that I did a front PPF on.
Ceramic tint more expensive.
Front paint, rockers, and door edges, door guards, and stuff. And then anything I've got left is your the door cups. Yeah. Once I do the door cups, give it a wash, and everything is leaving tomorrow. So this one tomorrow is getting a ceramic coating, and it's leaving day after tomorrow. Yeah. Not like tomorrow, but like today.
Do you do ceramic coating on a car first or tinting?
Now we'll do tinting first and then ceramic coating. Is there a place that I can hang that in there somewhere? Oh yeah, that's it. Good. Yep.
Said, was great watching you work. Good day.
Hey, thank you very much. Okay, so I have to be very precise when I'm aligning it down, because for the only reason is if I want to make holes in there, just to make the fitment better.
Netta said, you go live every day.
Yeah, pretty much every day. Yeah.
Netatronic said,
If you
trust
missed the
friend.
live, you can always go watch the recap on YT. And then if you want to see next time, give me a follow, turn on your notifications. That way, it sends you out a notification whenever I go live. And if it doesn't want to send you any notifications on TikTok, maybe go follow me on YT. Oh, I see. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm trying to do, but this is what I'm trying to do. I want to see the light, and then I just want to cut exactly where that sensor is. Okay. Might be in a tricky spot there. Once you get it right, you get it right. As I said, Tint doesn't like sharp corners. Always around the mouth. There you go. Whew. What you can also do is you can just take it off now, flip it, align with the other side, and just cut it where you already cut, because they're symmetrical, so both sides be the same. Because we already have it there, it's just easier that way. I can also use my cut right for the same application. Any questions, anyone? There you go. Let's exit. Make sure you don't crease the film while you're trying to exit. Do not miss the cleaning part. Okay, let's put that there. And then I want to smooth out that edge. Okay. There you go, man. So what I was saying is, once you cut one side, you know, and then you can take it off, just put it there,
North Carolina.
align, see that? So once you align it, and then it'll pretty much be the same. And that's it. Now let's go inside, clean it up. Hey man, thank you very much. Let's go inside there. How's the quality on YT? Is it pretty good? Better than TikTok or less than TikTok or pretty much the same? Okay, I'm getting a phone call. Hang on, guys, might be my missus. Oops. Hey, oh, hello, yo. Just last window. That's it. What's the time now? 2 o'clock. Yeah. Yeah. Finish very soon.
North Carolina said about the same. The frame rate is a little lower.
About the same. The frame rate is a little lower. What do you mean by frame rate is a little? It should be Oh, hang on. TikTok does less frame rates than YT. So YT is 51,000 and TikTok is only 10,000. So regardless of I'm sending a stream of HD, I'm sending an HD stream on from my software with 51,000 bit rate, it's still taking it down to like 1,000 and sending it back, sending it to like their servers. So this is what I think, because YouTube maxes out at 51. So you can only send it 51,000 bitrate video.
Carolina said, never mind, I just compared it side by side and it is better.
Yeah? So what do you reckon is looking better?
Jack said, why is bro working at this hour?
Yeah, man, I'm just finished. This is the last. Forgot my shit.
North Carolina said, aren't those side things soldered on?
If you want to be easier on yourself, you can take these trims off. But there is a method that you can choose to install it without taking it off. Make sure you spray it in really good. Spray it one more time. We'll get it, smooch it out, all that water. There. Down bottom. There. That's about it. Once all of this is done, let's bring the tint, and then I want to do it maybe back road. What did you message?
North Carolina said, I can only barely hear the TTS and just realized it's saying North Carolina for my name, Lamau.
Yeah, on YT, you'll notice that you can't hear the music as well. So there is no music, no TTS, it's only me. So because YT is a different set of audio that it takes from the software. So I can customize on a lot of things, I can customize what I want to send. But TikTok, because it's got its own software, it doesn't want to customize. That way it picks up all the system audio. So anything that my computer does, it picks it up. If you are a guy, you don't want to hear TDS or music or any other things, go to YT.
Jesus Servant 6175 said, how are you so precise as when you cut?
Just practice, a lot of practice, and that's it.
Natatronic said, fixed it.
Fixed. Yeah. Fixed what, man? Guys, do we have a lot of people watching us?
Natatronic said, my name only.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, right. Okay. So now I can't tell if you are on YT or TikTok. It was easier for me before.
Paul underscore said 44.
Hey, Paul, Oh, we got 44 people watching. Guys, if you're watching us, please give us a follow on YT. The link is in my bio. So go to my bio, go to YT, and please give us a follow. Subscribe, yeah? Subscribe my YouTube. It's the best way that you guys can support me out. Because you never know when TikTok blocks me out.
Jesus Servant 6175 said, why do you keep on rolling it up and down?
Because of these things. You don't have to, it's just my preferred method. If you don't like it, you can choose something else. Is Anu here? Anu Bev, are you here, man? Okay, so if you're here, this is how you separate that tint. See how the liner is sticking onto the tint, and that's the glue side, okay? What you want to do is just drop it down a little bit, okay? Hold it there, pull it in. All right, and then you're gonna go a little bit further. Just do it like that. Don't worry about the top part. Let it hang there. Okay, just move it a little bit to the other side as well. Okay, make sure the tint is all sticking to the glass when you're trying to move it. Don't worry about the bottom. I know you can see
Jesus
gap in there.
6175 said, dude, I just started tinting my car yesterday. It's crazy this came out. I haven't even searched for DIY. Jesus Servant 6175 said, I see. Bo._.walker said.
Hang on, guys. Just give me a sec. I will read your comments because I'm in a car inside. I can't hear them. Should get headphones. So once you reach to that point, just move it there. Remove all the liner. Make sure you're not freezing the film. Once that's gone, all you gotta do is make that tint flat.
Said perfect fit.
The glass, and that's it. It. Line. That's it. Okay, let me see. Perfect fit. Yeah, man. Okay, dude, I just started tinting my car yesterday. It's crazy. This came out.
EMP01_ said morning. Did
That's
the
for
missus
the
kick you out of
yeah.
bed?
Good on you, man. Morning. Did the missus kick you out of bed? Oh man. Nah, she just rang me. She said, "Aye, what time you coming?" I said, "Nah, just doing that back. A little bit of stuff to do after, and that's it." I gotta take care of the baby in the morning, so once she starts going to like kindy and stuff, then it'll be a little bit easier life for me. This is what I think. It might not be easier life. Oh, I love that.
Natatronic said, yeah, he farted and she kicked him to the garage.
Then next time I'll upload a video. Guys, this is how you sleep in the garage. You put your bed in there, and then you do this and that.
EMP01_ said, does she work as well?
Yes. Yeah, she works as well. Aye. Yeah, she works as well. She works in Deloitte. It's like a accounting slash IT firm. So she works in the IT department.
Natatronic said, just sleep in the bed of the truck. You got Pringles and waters back there.
Oh yeah, and a fridge too. Now I've got heater in there. The garage is all nice and warm. Fences in there. cutting them down. It's easier just to do the rest of it first, and then these points where I can't reach, we'll do them after. Alright.
Swig said hello. Jesus Servant 6175 said, do you apply the torch?
Hey, hello, how are you?
Netatronic said, have you had picky customers lap?
How do you apply the torch? The torch on the outside, just turn it on, go shh, that's it. Have you had a picky customers lately? Not lately, but yeah, sometimes I do get picky customers, and to be honest, most of them are from my community. They're picky, they're very picky.
Mr. Underscore Garris said, can you do a walk around of the Everest? Detailer from US, love the look of the Everest. Netatronic said, I also need a bulldozer.
Everest, this is a Raptor. I can have a look around. But next time, okay, go to my YouTube, search for the video, and you'll see the car in there, man. We're happy to do that one as well. The NT is pretty much the same.
Swig said, turn your volume up on YouTube. Jesus Servant 6175.
Yeah. On both the sides. Side. We need to cut it down. This one. Some sort of sensor. What type or whatever in there. Okay. Once that's done, any more lift up again. Something is the glass. Oh, that's the thing. Hang on, I gotta go. I know I hear that I gotta be really quick, because if I don't do it in 5 minutes, they ban the TikTok in 5 minutes. After 5 minutes is banned for a day. Turn your volume up on YT.
Onubov said, Raptor done?
No, just the back. Just a little bit. Looking for like a easy sort of reach. Tool just to get in there. That's it. This one, because we're doing a lot of things, I'm gonna do a ceramic coating on it as well. That'll happen tomorrow.
Jesus Servant 6175 said, dude, I checked out your YouTube and the resolution is bad, I can barely hear you.
The resolution is bad, I can barely hear you. Oh man, hang on. I'll have a look. I'll fix it up for you next time, yeah?
Onubov said, can you how what you were cutting from outside?
Most of the times whenever I see my videos, they're all fine. And then sometimes we've got people complaining. No idea, man, what's happening. I've got good streaming internet, so it should be really good. This is what I think. rest of the stuff is all easy. That, do this, that, this.
Onibov said, can you have
Once
what
the
you were cutting
majority
from
of the
outside?
stuff is gone, it's all easier after that. That's it.
Onibov said, can you show what you were cutting from outside?
Can you show what you were cutting from outside? What I was cutting from the outside, it's just a rubber seal or something in there. You know, that's what I cut. But you might not be able to see it from the outside. But if I was able to see that from the outside, I would have just made that cut. Normally they are just flat but there is something in there. So, you know, I don't know if this is something that got lifted, someone open it up. I don't know. So what that is, I'll show you, is that seal there, that rubber seal. See that? See that rubber seal there? That's what it is. Hang on, that was me. Coming out as well. This is all finished. Okay, like I said, have a look at Whitey. Testing, testing. Yeah, it is a little bit low.
Onibov said, change camera.
Change camera.
Onibov said, don't show it.
Yeah, change that. Oh, like, yeah, oh shit. Yeah. Right. Yeah, I gotta know, I gotta up that up.
666902971 said audio is fine, it's just his.
No, on, he's saying on Whitey. So this might fix up the audio. Bro, if you're on Whitey, let me know if this is fixed. Otherwise, I might have my IT guy fix it up. Okay. It should be like same audio going pretty much to everywhere. I don't know why this has changed. No idea, man. Alright guys, if you got any other questions, you want to ask something, you want to buy something, you want to do something, you want to join in the course, whatever, let me know.
Electronic said, you're not all good, mate.
Is it all good? Okay. Alright. We'll pause the songs. Alright guys, anything you want to know, anything you want to ask, whatever, let me know, and then we'll show you how much water I use for one car. Yeah, have a look. I used about 2-ish liters.
Netatronic said, can I have your SSN?
Can I have your SSN? SSN. What's a SSN? What's a SSN, man? Alright.
Netatronic said you guys have social security numbers over there, lol.
Oh no. Oh, social security. No. No, I wouldn't have anything like that. So what's a social security number? Is that like your bank details or whatever? And that's probably, it look good if I ask you. Hello sir, this is the call from the ATO. Can I have your SSN please? Of course, something like that. TFN. No, their social security number is something else. You can do a lot of things with that social security number. Their bank accounts are all connected. You can like payments out of there as well. It's different, man.
Said a social security number SSN is a unique 9-digit number issued by the U.S. Social Security Administration SSA to U.S. citizens, permanent residents, and temporary working residents. BMK01 underscore said you could have side hustle, haha.
Hello. You know normally how it goes in Australia? Or they are the ad guys. Hello, I saw your business on Google. Are you getting enough business? I can get you more business. The second one are about the electricity. Hello sir, we have a deal going on with the electricity. What sort of electric company are you with? I don't know, man. Got a call this morning? Yeah, man. I got plenty of them. I got about 6-7 calls at least a day with these guys. And every time, depending on what sort of mood I am in, I go crazy with them.
Can I send them to you?
I got about 15 coding jobs. Can I send them to you? 15 coding jobs. I can't handle 15 coding jobs. That'll be pretty much a month work for me, to be honest. So we'll do half and half. You keep half, I keep half. But send the money first. Oh, let's see what's happening. Okay, thank you very much for everyone that's watching us on YT. Please, guys, give us a like, give us a subscribe, and then make sure your bell notifications are on. So whenever we go live, you are the first one to know. Everyone that, guys, we've got 43 people watching us on TikTok. Please go and follow us on YT on YouTube as well. Sorry, link is in the bio. All right, thank you very much.